grain capital. What follows grain? Hogs and cattle. By 1900, we're feeding the world with Chicago beef. Because Armour and Swift have invented the refrigerator steamship and the refrigerated railroad car. Imagine that. But unfortunately, bad story. We're upside down in terms of wealth. 1% owns about 75% of everything. It's just amazing. Get your cameras out. Now, if we go across
Hi, Chrissy.
the main branch, you will see every style of architecture there is from 1923 to 2023 in all four styles. Those are postmodern, Art Deco, and modern style on one branch of the river. Just amazing architecture on one branch. This is what makes Chicago
Hi, everybody.
famous. And you can also see the coloration of the river change from blue-green to brown-green. And then keep those cameras out, because once you take a picture of that, we want to switch to the right side, and we want to look at this narrow building on the right-hand side. Now, it's become known as the Pencil Building. You can see how on this end it looks like a pencil. Now, every building in downtown Chicago has to go
Chloe.
through a
Hi,
wind
everybody.
tunnel. Imagine what happens in wind tunnel. When you go wind on this side, it starts to migrate back and forth. Look how narrow it is.
It's still
It's gonna
like
tip over.
this.
Yeah.
How do you prevent that from happening?
Angles.
We're going to show you. But as we come out from underneath the bridge, get those cameras, because that 45-degree angle is going to act like a mirror. You'll be able to see the boat and take a picture of yourself in a boat. Here we come out, and there we are on that angle near the top. Smile and wave and take a picture of yourself in a boat.
That's I'm on a boat.
And then
I'm on a boat.
look straight up that building. Look how narrow the face
Oh,
is.
wow.
Imagine that thing starting to wobble back and forth. How do we prevent that from happening? We went to the top. Just like at the top of St. Regis, here there's a whole
Hi,
tank of
HK.
250,000 gallons of water. When the building starts to move, the water moves with it. The buildings are more rigid, it's going to come back. The water's on the other side. We call it a water damper. We use it in California to offset earthquake. We brought it here to offset the wind. Now, if you don't understand that, get in your bathtub. Fill the cold water.
Cars driving over us.
Same. Now, on your left-hand side, Bank of America Tower opened in 2021. I'm going to give a shout out to that company. They do something special that everybody in the United States can do. That company, if you have a credit card or debit card, you can open it up with a Bank of America card. They will pay your entry fee in the first full weekend of every single month in the 2,000 museums in the United States. Here, you can go to the Art Institute on their nickel. You show the card, you walk right in the front door. They take you to the ticket counter, and Bank of America will pay for it. I think it's a great civic thing for the people of the United States. 2,000 museums are free because of that.
It's a sign.
Now,
I think I saw
building
one.
is not flat. What did they
It
do on
is.
this side of the building? They created 9 corner offices on a flat side of a building. Not only are you paying for the preferred view, you get to pay for a corner office as well.
Wow.
Here, this is beautiful Art Deco. You can see the chair effect here. This is the Chicago Civic Opera House, and it is paid for by one man, Samuel Inso. But his life is like an operatic tragedy. He's going to start out as a private secretary to Thomas Edison. He's going to quit that job. He comes out here, starts a little company. Today we know that company as Commonwealth Edison. He brings electricity to the city, Chicago surrounding area, becomes a multimillionaire, wants to have an opera house. They build it, he pays for it, and it opens 5 days before the crash of 1929. Wow. And the federal government's going to pay the actors, but he is going to go bankrupt. And he's going to personally bankrupt 400,000 other people. He flees to Europe. They accuse him of fraud. He goes into Europe. They find him. They bring him back. Hold the trial. Lasts 2 weeks. They find him not guilty. He did not cause the depression. He goes to go back to Paris. He's going to die in a Paris metro station of a heart attack. He owes $11 million. Has 84 cents in his pocket. And they didn't know who he was. He carried no ID. It's not until they found a slip for a cleaner with his name on it, they realized it's Samuel Inso, the former multimillionaire who's now destitute.
Hi, Hi, Megan.
Operatic dress. I like this building here on the left side. Look where the glass is. It's not flat. It's recessed. 1961.
Nice
This
bracelet.
is one of the first buildings on the river that has man-made air. What do we call it today? Air conditioning. That's exactly right. What is that doing there? Even in wintertime, the sunlight goes in and heats those buildings up. So that concrete is acting to shade the offices because in 61, air conditioning is expensive. Now, we saw Harry Weiss on the main branch. We saw him in the north branch. We're going to go to math class now. What do you get when you put two right triangles together? You get a square. A square. Harry Weiss, look at the columns here. There's the 45-degree angle. Now when they look like a triangle. In the building, it's a square. No, this is Harry Weiss. What does he do? He puts two right triangles together. The west right triangle, as we go by, look up, you will see it is 14 stories taller than the east right triangle building. There are two buildings here, one east,
The Willis
one west,
Tower.
and they're of different heights.
Yes.
And while you're looking up, wave to the people up there in the 103rd story of the Willis Tower. They have stepped outside the building and
You're
are
welcome.
standing on a piece of glass taking pictures of their feet. Now, when you do that, you're 103 stories up and you can see the ground, and your brain does say to you, this is not a good idea at all. Now, here on the left-hand side, 1971, this building opens designed by Epstein and Son. When it is, the middle section is all dark. There's nothing on it. But in 2015, it changes hands. What did Maria Rizzolo do? What did she create? It's a map. But look up there, that orange rectangle. What is it? It's the building. It's a "You Are Here" map of the river. If you get lost on the river and the area around it, you look at the building, it's going to show you where you are. Now, why would a building owner or architect want that? You go home, we remember the building that had the map on the outside. Yeah. So that's exactly what.
Is that Dutch?
All right, now we're going to go to physics.
Van Buren?
Okay, now we're going to teach you. Right here, this is the building. 5-story. Brick over on the top. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all the radiators out of your car. We're going to stick them in this building. It's not exactly what happens, but you get the idea. And we're going to put those radiators in this building with thousands and thousands of others. And we've got that antifreeze. We're going to chill that antifreeze.